Hey, before we get into the audio, I wanted to ask you to like and subscribe if you enjoy what you're about to listen to. It helps support me, and both of those things are completely free. If you'd like to support me in other free ways, consider watching my Twitch. I release a schedule every week and play a ton of fun and cozy games. It would be super nice to see you there. If you would like to support me financially, as this is my job, consider joining my memberships. It's $5 a month, and with it, you get early access to audios along with an additional member's exclusive audio every week. Thank you so much, and enjoy the audio. I got it, don't worry. Well, hello. It's been a while, hasn't it? Of course I'm here. Aren't you happy to see me? I'll move away from the doorway if you answer my question. Come on. I know you missed me. Ouch. That was very rude. Not kind at all. Being in the city hasn't done you any favors in that regard. Well, maybe it has in looks. I kind of like that edgy thing you have going on. The piercings and tattoos. Do your parents know? Because mine will definitely freak out when they see you. You're not my shy little dork anymore, are you? So, is everything like you remember? Giving me the silent treatment? Alright, that's fine. You know, I've always liked to hear myself talk. Things haven't really changed much here. Same old diners, same old parks, same old neighbors, same old neighborhoods. Well, mostly. Some people do go out of town. Most of them come back. They realize the outside world is too much and run right back. It's just a phase, if you ask me. You coming back anytime soon? Well, that was a quick, stern response. You're very confident you like the city that much. Isn't it lonely? Harsh? Only if you let it be? You've changed a little too much. Nothing, just, you don't miss anything from being here? Like, at all? Another quick response. You're really just here for your parents' anniversary. How long are you staying? You're leaving tomorrow morning? That's real soon. Don't you want to stay and relive some good old memories? What do you mean, not with me? Bully you? You're being dramatic. I would just tease you. You're misremembering. This is why you should stay longer. Speaking of, Mom, Dad, you made it in time for dinner. Look, does this young lady seem familiar? I know, right? But I'd argue different is the understatement of the year. Oh, that's not true, Mom. These are modern times. There are a lot of people who don't mind others who look just like them. I personally don't mind. You don't have anyone. Dork, I follow you on social media. You're not that hard to find. Stalking is such a strong word. I just like checking up on you. And you seem to be stressed lately. Just like consumed by work. That's just what I was telling her, Dad. See? Just sleep in tomorrow and we can go to town like we used to. Why not? Why don't you want to? You're right, Mom. We can talk this out later. Leaving so soon? You didn't even say goodbye. What the hell is wrong with me? What the hell is wrong with you? Don't you think you're getting too old for this rebellious phase? I've been very generous by letting you live out your little small town person goes to the big city fantasy. And I see it was a mistake letting it go on this long. Don't play coy with me. You know exactly what I'm talking about, little dork. But you like it when I call you that. That's not true. Why would you hate your pet name? Why is that so weird to you? Obviously, I'm gonna have a pet name for my future spouse. Why are you looking at me like that? Isn't it obvious? We were childhood friends, next door neighbors. Our parents have literally known each other since they were kids. This is fate. Of course, we're gonna get married one day. I'd like to soon, but you keep wasting time with this stupid, elongated tantrum. Sick? You think I'm sick for saying the truth? We're soulmates. Since we were little, we already had so much in common. We both loved the same foods and snacks. We both loved watching the same cute romance movies repeatedly that our moms picked out, sang the same cheesy pop music together too. We both took naps together while holding the same plushie. Remember how even our parents set up a little wedding for us? And we agreed we wanted a big house with a pool, a kitchen full of junk food, a big outdoor theater, and 10 kids. 5 boys and 5 girls, so it was even. We literally even went to the same schools together. No. No, I didn't start to bully you. I just teased you because that's what people do when they get a crush on someone. You knew that. Because everyone told you that's what it meant. The teachers, our parents, even your friends from back then. But then you started acting weird. You started avoiding me, and you would never tell me why. And then Mrs. Collins just made it worse and never let me see you for the rest of elementary. And then middle school rolled around and you started acting even weirder. Got all these lame hobbies like drawing and writing. Your music taste changed to that god-awful whiny emo bullshit. You got into horror stuff. Even your favorite foods changed. I was hoping if I bothered you enough about it, you'd stop and go back to the way you used to be. And it seemed to work. Only it turned out you were doing all that stuff behind closed doors. And it was even just worse in high school. I should have tried harder so we didn't have to basically be on the opposite sides of the building. I forced some nerds to do my work for me so they would finally put me in the advanced classes, like you. But one of them had to go and be a little snitch. So I decided to become popular. Like the girls you always used to crush on in those movies we liked. I started dressing like them. I joined the cheer team. I became cool with every other popular kid. Like the mayor's son and the school's, pretty girl. I tried inviting you to join us, but again, you just avoided me. Even when my family came over to your house, you just locked yourself in your room. And then my mom gave me the idea of dating other popular people so you'd get jealous and finally pay attention to me. But you played the long game. You just weren't taking the bait. I even decided to be prom queen 2 years in a row with fucking Hollister Mackenzie. It should have been you. I didn't even see you at either prom. You were too good for that, apparently. I actually found out where you were the night of senior prom. I went to your parents' house. They told me you were with your new friends. You were gonna have a sleepover with them. I asked for the address, saying I was worried for you and was gonna bring you home. And they happily gave it to me. When I got there, I decided to peek through the window. You were so happy. I hadn't seen you smile like that in years. You watched your 80s freak movies, you were singing your emo music, you ate your gross food combinations, you laughed so hard you cried. You were doing everything we did as kids, but with them. And then I heard that dreaded question. What are you gonna do after high school? And you answered, I'm leaving this town for good. You wanted to leave. You wanted to leave me. Abandon me. I was gonna break down the door and drag you out, demand to know what you had gotten into. But unfortunately, one of the neighbors saw me and threatened to call the cops for being a peeping Tom. I just ran to the car and started driving. Didn't even drive back home. I just drove. I was losing you. And I didn't know what to do. And then it occurred to me. Your parents want you to stay too. So I decided to tell them your little plan. Just to see what they thought. Apparently they had no clue. You had told them you would go to the college just a 40-minute drive away. That you promised to visit. That as soon as you got your degree, would you come right back. Oh yeah, I was the one who told them. I was hoping they'd talk some sense into you, but you just left anyway. I didn't realize how much you had already planned. A full ride scholarship to a university 6 hours from home on a plane.
I tried to get in there, too. I even forced your computer nerd friend to hack my records and give me a solid 4.0 GPA, but they found out it was a hack and banned me from ever applying again. And I didn't have time to sneak in and just pretend to be a student. You know my dad and his dream of me doing stupid acapella. I never even liked it. He was just good at it and wanted me to do it. I felt so lost. You wouldn't even say goodbye to anyone before leaving. You deleted all your accounts, you changed your number, you just went radio silent. I remember I went to visit your mom one day and I talked to her about how I was feeling, how I missed you, and she reassured me you'd be back, that this was just a phase, like she had, like how my mom had too. So I waited, and waited, and waited, and only until now did you decide to come back. And you're already trying to run away again. I wanted to do this inside so everybody could see. It's the same one my dad used to propose to my mom. Please. Come back. Come back to me. Just stop this delusion you've been living. You weren't supposed to do that. You were supposed to say yes. No, 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 no. Don't leave me again. I love you. You're the only person I've ever loved. The only one I've dreamt of marrying and growing old with. Please. What did I do wrong? Why are you hurting me like this? I don't care if people are watching. Just stay. Please. Please say you'll stay. I'll do anything you ask. I swear. Yes, yes, anything. Okay. Okay, I'm letting go. Fuck! No, 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 no. Hey there, dork. I thought you might do that. I just want to let you know that if you call the police, they won't do anything. I moved to the apartment next to you, and I can say that I just felt like introducing myself to my new neighbor. In fact, I brought your favorite cookies. I made them myself. And I brought you your favorite flowers. As far as I know, that's not a crime. I did a lot of thinking since, that day. And I realized maybe I could have done things differently. A lot of things differently. Like, I should have just followed you when you moved away. Expecting you to come back to me was such a waste of time. Doing everything I did in college was a waste of time. I should have gotten my own priorities straight. Anyway, we can have a brand new start here. You can maybe show me around. Show me what you city people do for fun, like clubbing, shopping, and, I don't know, taking the train. Well, I'll just leave this here. I'll see you soon, dork. I love you.